Please read the disclaimer. Ripple CEO just made a very interesting prediction. What does this mean? Hello, beautiful people. Shalom, moneymakers. We're going to talk about XRP, about Bitcoin, but we got a lot of news to cover. All I ask is that you give me a beautiful smile, send out those good vibes, smash that like button, and let's get into it. So this morning, the market kind of went a little bit wonky. In the Telegram group, we were trying to figure out what happened there. By the way, if you haven't yet joined the free and open Telegram group, now is the time to do so. I update live things. I update what's happening in the market live. So, you don't have to wait for the videos. You can be in the group to know what's happening. And first, we thought it could have to do with the ADP private payrolls unexpectedly fall by 32,000 jobs in November. While a gain of 10,000 jobs was expected, the Fed will have no choice to cut rates again. I thought maybe that was the reason what was happening there. Then came out news that the SEC is cracking down on highly leveraged ETFs amid the recent surge in market volatility. The SEC just issued multiple warning letters to ETF providers, effectively blocking the introduction of 3x to 5x leverage ETFs. We write to express concerns regarding the registrations of ETFs that speak to provide more than 200% leverage exposure to underlying indices or securities, the SEC wrote. Leverage is clearly out of control. So the SEC, is coming after that. So that could have caused the volatility because the stock market and the crypto market both went wonky when that news came out. So that could have been the reason. We were looking at the ISM services, the data that came out, but it was on par, a little bit higher, but it was basically on par to what we were expecting. And you can see XRP had this little bit of a sell-off here, and then it rallied back, and then it kind of equilibriumed back down, and now it's basically the same level it was before, $2.18, up 1.5%. Bitcoin up 2%, Ethereum up 5%. So you can see it also sold off, came back up, pulled back down, came back up, but very kind of wishy-washy, up and down a day. You can see 1.5% down, then, about 4 or 5% up, right, in a very short period of time. So that's the situation right now in the market. After yesterday, everybody, was ready to get the party started. But, good day, but let's see continuation. Let's see what's going to happen. Now, most investors don't realize these leveraged ETFs are for short-term day trading, not long-term holding. They rebalance daily, which causes volatility, decay, and compounding losses where markets move against them or fluctuate. They've existed for years, and many don't have a clue of the capital destruction they can result in if you don't know the product you're holding. Story time. Story time. A while back, I had read about the leverage ETFs, and my someone close to me, I'm not going to call him out, he said that he was investing in a leveraged ETF on the NASDAQ. And I was like, hey, listen, it's not good for long term. Because of how they rebalance it, the market might be very volatile and you'll lose money on it. And he was like, no, you don't understand. And, I had to respect him. He has a lot more experience than I do. It might be maybe the one time that I was right. And of course, a few weeks ago, he said, you know what, Avi, you were right. I shouldn't have held it for a long period of time. That was a mistake. It actually even lost money where the NASDAQ was going up. Right. So sometimes you should listen to your elders, and sometimes you should listen to younger people. The market also continues to be on edge because of the situation in Japan. Japan's 30-year government bond yield surges to a record 3.43 as Bank of Japan is now considering raising interest rates. Remember, they had even negative interest rates or flat interest rates for many, many years. That what brought upon the Japan carry trade. But now they're even thinking about raising interest rates. This comes just days after Japan finalized a 135 billion stimulus package. Japan is printing stimulus yet raising rates. Something is broken. And again, this is something that we need to take into consideration. We have a good day in the crypto market. We have a good day maybe in the markets in general. We still have things that could rock the boat a little bit, so we need to be careful. Again, as always, I don't know what the market is going to do day to day. Of course, this video is for educational purposes and entertainment purposes only, not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence before you decide to invest. Very, very important. And if you are interested in supporting the channel, you can do it with our partner BYDFI. If you're interested, link is in the description down below. Having a big giveaway right now. So if you're interested, a link is in the description down below. You sign up here with your email address and you can get it through my website. So you go to my website here and you scroll down BYDFI and you can join the party. But please, please, please trade responsibly, okay? Leverage, you can make a lot of money, but you can also lose a lot of money as well. So be very careful with that, okay? Very, very important. So if we continue with the crypto ETFs, crypto ETFs made a comeback. Crypto funds record 1.1 billion in inflows last week, the largest in 7 weeks. This marks a reversal from the 4 consecutive weekly withdrawals, totaling 4.7 billion. The US led with almost $1 billion in inflows, followed by Canada and Switzerland, while Germany saw outflows. Bitcoin led the inflows at 461, followed by Ethereum. At the same time, investors pulled out 1.9 billion from short Bitcoin ETPs. So again, a lot of what happens up top, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and now XRP is going to be part of that celebration because of the XRP ETFs comes, from the ETFs for better or for worse, and we're going to have to watch out for that going forward. Interesting, BlackRock, $12 trillion BlackRock says U.S. national debt will accelerate crypto adoption. That's what the CEO said. It will be very interesting to see, how fast that actually comes upon us. And 12 trillion, Charles Schwab, everybody's at 12 trillion today, will allow Bitcoin and Ethereum trading early in 2026. Schwab serves tens of millions of clients and manages more than 11.5 trillion. Even a tiny allocation from the user base comes meaningful flow for Bitcoin and Ethereum. With Vanguard already allowing crypto ETFs, BlackRock fully active, and Schwab joining in 2026, the entire traditional brokerage system is shifting from blocking crypto to offering crypto. We know Robinhood, which continues to grow, continues to add clients, and you have a lot of old timers, right, or big accounts that are on Schwab and Vanguard, and a lot of them now have the opportunity to get exposure to the crypto market. So again, short term, today, tomorrow, the next day, this creates excitement, but the money might not be flowing in just yet. It will take time. And again, with Schwab, it will potentially happen in the beginning of next year. This is something that we've known about for a while, but it seems that it's coming very soon. Brad Garlinghouse predicts XRP ETFs will go up significantly in their size. 700 million already in crypto will not stay at 1.1 to 2% of ETF market. Zero chance. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse had a panel discussion at Binance Blockchain Week today, and he shook the room, dropping one of his most bullish takes yet on XRP ETFs and institutional money. He says in just 2 to 3 weeks, over 700 million flowed into XRP ETFs. These ETFs didn't exist because the US had regulatory problems, and in the last 2-3 weeks, over 700 million have flowed into the XRP ETFs. Crypto is only 1 to 2% of the ETF market. Brad said that number is about to go up significantly. Crypto is only 1 to 2% of the total ETF market. There's no chance it will still be 1 to 2% a year from now. We talked about how yesterday IBIT had more action on it, right? The BlackRock Bitcoin ETF had more action on it than Vanguard's S&P, their big holy grail ETF. So just think about that. We're seeing institutions who are on the sidelines because of regulatory uncertainty or risk finally getting in. There's going to be a crawl, then walk, then run. Okay, and this was all on this from this clip here. I don't know if I can play it because I don't know. I don't want to get a week's vacation or 2 weeks of vacation again. Although vacation is good and fun, but I don't want to. So it will be very interesting to see what happens in the next coming days with the ETFs, and we continue to see the flow. Maybe soon we get an update from BlackRock, maybe, right? We'll see what happens with that. I've seen all the videos on some other channels talking about how, oh, BlackRock, rah, rah, right? There's one channel in specific that should get a vacation with their titles. I don't know. I think YouTube might have changed a little bit in the past 2 weeks. But anywho, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, now's the time to do so. Don't forget to check out the links in the description down below to my website and to, of course, the free Telegram group and my Twitter account, my X account. Follow me on all those. Drop a comment, Aid for Infinity and beyond. Also, a super thanks is really appreciated if you want to support as well. And the easiest way is to just smash that like button. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.